Hello everybody, Bill here at QA1, and I'm going to sway you into a sway bar. Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm Bill here at QA1, and we're going to get you another tech video here. And today we're talking about sway bars, or anti-sway bars, or anti-roll bars. They're all the same thing. Sometimes you'll hear people say that, well, drag car uses an anti-roll bar in the back, but a street car uses a sway bar. No, they're all the same thing. They're doing the same thing. So you can use those terms interchangeably. Sway bar, anti-sway bar, anti-roll bar, same darn thing. And what it is, I'm going to use this here as an example. This is the rear sway bar off of this Buick behind me. And what it is it mounts on the car, and as the car leans, I can't twist it because I'm not very strong, but it twists this bar. If you think about the bar like this, then the car leans, it twists the bar. My shoulder here is the bar, it twists. And that's where your spring is coming from. What a sway bar really is it's a torsion spring. And so when your car leans, it's pushing down on one side and pulling up on the other side to try to level that body out in that corner or off of that launch, whatever it might be. Okay, so why would you be replacing your sway bar, or why would you be upgrading your sway bar? Well, there's a couple of reasons. Maybe your car never came with one. A lot of the cars back in the old days, when they were new, if it was a lower end model, say it was a Malibu instead of a Chevelle, it may not have come with a sway bar. So maybe you just didn't have one, or maybe it got lost somewhere along the way, who knows? If you don't have one, finding original parts can be kind of tricky, and then you got a rusty old original sway bar like this. Well, if I'm putting other, nice, fresh new parts in, I don't want to put this rusty piece of junk back in there. So I would either have to clean that one up, repaint it, repowder coat it if I wanted it to look good, or replace it. Now when you replace it, you're going to get a modern bar that's sized more accurately to a tight handling car, which is what we're all accustomed to now. I mean, even your daily driver, it could be a Hyundai Sonata. I mean, they're pretty tight handling car right out of the box. So you step into your old Chevelle and it's a big change. Well, you put modern stuff on there that's made to more of a modern spec. It's going to make your car feel a lot better. So this would be an example of what the rear bar would replace. Out with the old, in with the new. And this is already powder coated, it's all nice new stuff. And the other great thing is that it comes with all of the necessary mounting hardware. So you'll get everything that you need to mount it on the car, which means if you bought a car that didn't have one on it, now you'll have the parts, you can put them on. The front bar is the same thing. This one here is a 4130 chromoly sway bar. This is an 1 3/8" diameter. The diameter can vary by application slightly, so, but this is a hollow bar. It weighs about half of the stock bar, approximately. Now it's not going to be exactly half, but different bars are slightly different. The Grand National, for example, or any of the G-body cars that came with the F41 package, they would have had an 1 1/4" solid bar on them. So 1 1/4 to 1 3/8 isn't that big of a size difference, but you're going from a solid 1 1/4 bar, which is very heavy, to a lightweight chromoly hollow bar. So you lose a little bit of weight in the front end. Again, it comes with all of the necessary stuff to mount it. You get the straps, you get the polyurethane bushings, brand new polyurethane bushings here, and then as well as the rear, you get all of the mounting hardware as well. Polyurethane bushings in the end links, polyurethane bushings on the pivot bushings, and it's all nice brand new stuff. It all installs nice and quick. And when you're done and you go and drive your car, you're going to notice a big change. It's just going to feel tighter if you move the steering wheel back and forth. You're not going to feel the car doing this as much. You're going to feel it start to do that instead. So it dramatically improves the way your car handles. It can eliminate some of the understeer that was designed into the factory cars and make the car feel a little bit more balanced. It's a little bit lighter weight than the factory stuff, and it's all brand new. So there you have it. All right, well, there you have it. There's your 101 on sway bars. They're a pretty simple device, but they do make a big change, and they're really easy to install. So if it's something you're thinking about, check out our website, qa1.net. Get a hold of us on any of the social media sites, and talk to you next time. All right, here we are. What am I talking about? Sway bars. This is the rear sway bar. And what this does, or what it is it's really a torsion spring. God dang you. I got distracted. Well, there you have it. I hope you learned something about sway bars. Hope they're a little bit,
Oh, that was great. You just kept going with it. That was amazing.
I don't know what I'm